say, when was the last trip I took? I think it was like getting to Vegas in March. I was in Council Bluffs. Well, I was in Colorado for like a day. I was in New Mexico for a weekend. And then I met my parents for a week in Arizona. And then it was mid-March and I was here in Vegas. So I'm here at the Conoco gas station, which used to be the Jose Canseco gas station, which was the greatest gas station Earth has ever seen, definitely. I am going to Southern California. The last many times I've hung out with Herbs and Rye, he came to Vegas. So I'm going to Southern California. That's where Herbs and Rye lives. Today, now I've been up like 13 hours already, and I'm making this drive, and it's like 6:30 or something, time at the bottom. So I'm gonna be pretty tired when I get there. But we should play Lake Elsinore tonight. Tomorrow and Friday, the two full calendar days we have. I'm more excited about Thursday, tomorrow, than Friday, although we have some things planned for both days. But today I drive in, probably gonna have to go to sleep as soon as I get there. But then we'll play Lake Elsinore in the evening. You need to wait till tomorrow. Each day is gonna have a video. I'm planning on today, Wednesday being one video, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I'll start there, end here back in Vegas, and also have a shift. Thought maybe Saturday I would tell you the pay. I did that over the summer when I was working 2 jobs, as long as Saturday is going to be one of the days that gets a video, and I'm going to end up in Vegas with a graveyard shift at PH. Thought I would tell you about that, but yeah, stay tuned. Herbs and Rye is going to be in this video, and yeah, poker, California, food. I might even be cooking some food while I'm there. We'll see. Alright, the diehards know where I am. I do want to say before I show you where I am, that last scene wasn't just me showing you nice scenery while I was driving. That was me crossing the border into California, and I was trying to think, when was the last time I was not in Nevada, which I know I'm pronouncing incorrectly, by the way. Pretty sure it was when I drove in March. I was in Arizona for about a week. I drove in March 11th or so, and I don't think I've left the state. I had 2 trips planned in April, canceled both because I was doing my challenge, trying to play more hours than I ever had in a single calendar month since I started the channel, and didn't feel like I could forego the time. Like, I needed to spend all my time playing. I couldn't travel, and one of the 2 trips I had planned wasn't even it's windy. Wasn't even going to be poker related. One was going to have poker in it, but not a ton. One wasn't at all, and I felt like I couldn't spare the time, so I canceled both trips. And anyway, now I am not in Nevada. It was about 5 months. It's unlike me to be in one state for 5 months. Anyway, you know where I am. There's Peggy Sue's Diner, and there's some work being done. They're putting up some new billboards. There are guys with potable water tanks over there. They just came out of Jack in the Box, but they're working on something over there. I am at the shack. It has seen better days. Still here though. I imagine fairly soon they'll just like clear it, but it is still here. Let's check it out. Enjoy the wind. I used to stand in there to light cigars. There's not even an inside anymore. Anyway, let's make a good thumbnail. That looks like a good one. Anyway, I'll pause the video there, take a snapshot of that still, and that will be the thumbnail. Anyway, 2 more hours or so, and I am back. Not back, 2 more hours or so, and I am where I'm going. And there will be some poker. Probably gonna go to sleep. Getting kind of tired. Oh yeah, so I woke up yesterday evening. I had my shift at Planet Hollywood. So I drove to the Strip. I filmed a video. I had my shift at Planet Hollywood. After that, I filmed another video. I went to the weight room. I went back to my permanent address, edited both videos, and then started driving. So I've been up for a while, and eventually I'm gonna need some sleep. But anyway, wanted to show everyone the shack. Been a while since I've been here, and I think over a year and a half. But anyway, gonna keep driving, and I imagine after I go to sleep and wake up and I'm headed to Lake Elsinore, I'll start filming again. Alright, I did what I said. Drove in, went to sleep, and now me and this guy are here at Lake Elsinore.
Getting ready to start California Poker Death Match number 2.
Oh yeah, he wanted it to be another death match like we had when I came here and played 10 rooms with him 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
Tattoo of a donkey.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but we're here, and tomorrow, a restaurant and probably 1 room. I thought maybe 2. It looks like it's gonna be 1 room now, but a restaurant and 1 room I've never been to. And then Friday, Wild Card Friday. When I said wild card, he had a very different idea than what I meant, but it's still Wild Card Friday, and we haven't even ironed it out yet. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go in, and then we'll be back here probably when it's dark. All right, done playing. Not a great return to the state for me.
Team suck.
Second hand, ran kings into aces, lost a stack, and then that was bad. It wasn't as bad when like 3/4 of an orbit later, the same guy who beat me aces versus kings beat the guy on my right aces versus kings. Not only stacked him, hit quad aces on the run out. There's the picture of the quad aces, which got him the high hand. And he did the whole thing while looking like he didn't care in the least about the poker, but he cared a lot about the club sandwich he was eating. Herbs and Rye tried to get a picture of him and the sandwich. The sandwich isn't really in the frame, but he was like excited because he won the high hand and stacked a guy.
Well, he also
but
threw up his other hand in triumph.
His other hand isn't up because he's eating the sandwich. And then slightly after that, he spilled a drink on Herbs and Rye's leg. He was sitting on Herbs and Rye's left. What did he spill on you?
I have no idea. I still don't know. He was just like, I looked at him, he's like, it's okay. Okay, buddy.
But so it was me, on my left was Herbs and Rye, on his left was the guy who was stacking people with aces. On that guy's left, the guy said, yeah, he spilled soda on you. I thought he said something.
Yeah,
like
I mean, it hit the floor like 1 drop got on me or something. He didn't spill it on me, but...
yeah. Herbs and Rye tilted a guy by playing an all-in with pocket 10s. The other guy seemed to think that was a ridiculous move. Yeah, so not the best session, but in California, so over here, stats. Did stack a guy with 4s. He played his 9s very oddly, and I don't know, he started the hand with like 130, 140, something like that, so I lost like 256, and we played about 2 hours. So there you go, first day back. Before I show him the dinner, that will be the last scene. Anything to say here in the parking lot?
I mean, that guy only got tilted because he lost to the pocket 10s. I'm sure if he won the hand, he wouldn't have said anything.
Oh yeah. Also, it's nice being outside when it's dark and not sweating. Because in Vegas lately, even after the sun goes down, it's like somewhere between like 92 and 99. So this is actually a nice temperature. So we're gonna go get
Aztec taco.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to think of what exactly I'm gonna get. The place is called Aztec Taco, but I don't know exactly what I'm gonna order, but probably show you. Chicken taco, and can't see the inside. Steak and shrimp burrito. I have had it before, it's amazing. Herbs and Rye is going low carb, so he has cheese subbed in for tortillas.
Salmon taco.
Salmon tacos. I didn't know what was on the inside.
And then these are steak and shrimp.
2 steak and shrimp and 1 salmon, that's what it sounds like. Alright, I think that's going to be a wrap on the video. And remember, rice is a spoon food.